Hello, internet.
Hello, internet.
It's becoming a tradition now.
It's got to be the tradition. We are back again with our local first meal planning app that we've affectionately entitled ChEffect. And for those of you who are maybe joining us for the first time, the reason we're building this app is mostly for fun, but we also wanted to test out using Effect in combination with LiveStore on the front end, and just sort of like see how far we could get with this app. Yes, I don't remember where we left off last time because I believe we skipped last week. So maybe we could like first catch ourselves up.
We've got heroes already for this. Maybe something changed. I did it update just before, so. To-dos. Make form look nice. I feel like I did that off stream because it was quite boring. But we'll get rid of that. And we need a hookup. Add button to the form. Hookup form, submit to LiveStore. And then a recipe details page. Let's just run a type check.
Tim, can you do
It's just the service.
You hide the little button at the bottom of your screen where it says like Riverside.
Yeah, there
we go. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Cannot reach tag properties of undefined.
Looks like it's coming from from Adam.
Yeah, that was one of the result makers. Maybe I'll just do a wipe. Make sure.
So to just catch everybody up on what we were doing, we built a little button that takes a website with a recipe on it and feeds it into an LLM to parse out like as much of the recipe that it can. Then we also built a little form that allows you to put in your own recipes. And I think that our next goals were to try to see if we could, number one, like properly submit a recipe through the form. And then number two, we also wanted to see if we could get the extracted LLM like recipe thing to like show up in the form properly. So basically like extract a recipe from a URL, put it into the form, let the user modify properties, and then you can like add it to your database when you're done.
Interesting. Undefined. Self-store.
Is it coming from Adam LiveStore?
Yeah. Store is undefined. Where is it undefined? LiveStore items. Let's open up console. Okay. Registering. Nice. Maybe. I feel like this was working. Oh, I haven't actually tested this. I'm just going to quickly update them. I think I know what the issue might be. If I go to the LiveStore package source, this guy. And here, if we do and then maybe return yourself. We're just trying to access the tag. I think we'll change it.
Are you just making it like a lazy getter? Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I have a feeling it was failing to think that was an interface. Maybe it's LiveStore. Maybe I'll just
And so can we do like a local link
modules?
Yeah.
Effect and then LiveStore. This. Division. Can't read properties on the third reading tag. List. This layer is returning undefined.
You are loading ESM in your beat build, right?
Check, but don't for so long. They really hook. And if we go here, we have the source that's not dated.
Very sus.
Why isn't my patch working? Is it loading something else? Someone know?
Or the CGS.
Surely V doesn't use CGS.
I think you have to tell it to not use CGS somehow.
Really type 0, but you should get that log straight away. So it looks like we just go here. Yeah, it's using asym.
That's good news.
Vite is just not invalidating for some reason. Or you just need to remove the Vite folder. Are there any other caches?
Don't you mean caches, Tim?
Caches? And there's another Vite 10. What else is in here?
What else is in there?
Just give me my modified source, please. It still looks incorrect. I'm just gonna release this.
Strange that it wasn't
Very strange. I feel like my CI jobs are pretty quick here. Yeah, 30 seconds. This is a little bit of a detour this morning.
just a little bit.
Go faster, CI. Let's get it. Build. So we want to run pt package JSON live store. Project.
Come on, Vite, you can do it. We could do this. We can run our app.
different machine. No. No. Reading tag. Reroutes. Where is the issue? Maybe I'll just go back to LiveStore and add a lot more here. LiveStore. Issue. Interesting. Tag class. Okay. Release that, updated that.
Seems like something weird with the tag that's being used by the LiveStore admin.
Yeah, maybe it's a version mismatch. There's a victim here, yeah. PM depth. Yeah, that was it. Maybe not.
Enter into store property from the debugger. What if you remove your log point?
Oh, yeah. Interesting. So it seems like I just didn't think it was a valid effect. I should have fix another time. But for now, we'll go in here and just make sure it's an explicit effect. Context with, and then we just do context target itself.
Itself a tag.
Yeah. It is a tag.
Clear.
Maybe I'll just, just to make sure that works first. We'll do it here. Context with context dot get itself. Then movie, restart guy. Refresh. Okay. Like dust or fashion. It's another victim of subtyping, probably.
Yet another victim of subtyping.
It's nice that we're getting rid of it. So, well, that's going on in the background. Let us continue. So we have our recipe list. Currently, if you click this, what happens? URL from scratch. Click URL. Nothing happens yet. And then from memory, a form was that slash image. This.
Hello, and form does look pretty.
It does look pretty.
That's where
these orange buttons are a little bit much. But let's hook it up again. Hook it up. So add recipe button. So when we do this, we want to pre-fill the form. If we do the other one, we just want to navigate to the form page. I think that's pretty easy. Here we just go router.navigate to head. To head. Then we go here and then go from scratch. Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Cool.
Easy. Now let's go. So we trigger the AI stuff. And then maybe if we navigate to it anyway. And then in the form on the add page, we check the state of the AI item. So result equals use item W create recipe item. So here we will need to get returned.
Yeah, I feel like instead of committing it to the store now, we want to actually return the structure of the recipe.
Yeah. Maybe here we just go return.
Love it.
And then can we look at our schema quickly? So we just need to turn it into something that the form can use. Recipe form schema. decode from form. And that takes in a form thing and returns something. Here we go. So this takes the form schema and turns it into our domain. Sorry, this one. So maybe in our maybe this one we can use. Let's try. Well, this one comes from extracted, and then counts recipe equals schema dot. And we're going from our domain type to form type. So
Only
we
schema.flip was a thing in 3.0.
encode from recipe insert and then extracted as recipe. So what do I guess? We've got our form shape. Great. So now in our edge, here we have the initial value for the form and some errors. Return result. Build a result. Initial values. It needs encoded. Okay. It is encoded. Maybe I'll just try this one. It's suicidable. Let's go back to our form. Great. So it looks like I already did this bit. So when the form submits, we turn it into, we just commit it to the store and then navigate back to the home page. Cool. So back to here. So if we I guess here, if we're not creating a recipe from AI, that item will be in like the initial state and it won't be waiting. Maybe here we can do an on waiting check and then do some kind of like loading thing here, like extracting the recipe.
Yeah.
Recipe extracting.
Maybe V0 can give us a cool looking extracting loader or something for ChEffect.
Yeah, maybe. Recipe form. Wait, this. I already did the UI part. Recipe form skeleton. And then on success, we'll get initial value. Do that. Otherwise, just do the normal form. Alright, let's try that. I guess. What about error states? What tags do we have? Error, pass error. Let's do something really quick and dirty for now. We just say error and then say cause. Not pretty.
Nice.
Let's find a recipe.
Let's
Chicken again.
Oh yeah, fried chickens. I was gonna say pizza, but
It's from scratch. Roll me around. Okay. Recipe. Is it extracting? Yep.
cool. It didn't fill in the rating, but that's okay.
I think the rating is for us.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
1.8 kgs of chicken.
A lot of chicken.
Looks like it's covering off the numbers a bit. It's because of these stupid stepper things. Can you disable those? HTML.
You just have to. I think you just have to.
Step errors.
I think you just have to take it and turn it from a number input into something else. But there's probably also a way to turn off the number input thingies.
Yeah. Disable the step errors from the actual input. I'm not here to say this. Tailwind. I think you can just make maybe like a Tailwind helper thing. Index.css. Utilities. No. Yeah. Button. Okay, let's try that. So in our form, on our quantity, ingredients, element.name, ingredient fields, quantity. Let's go. Can I sparse the classic? No. What's it called? Hit button. This. That worked. And I think that worked. Maybe we'll try something else just in case. Pizza.
Pizza. Margarita pizza.
Recipe. Love and lemons.
Love and lemons.
Payload. How big is our context, I wonder? 19 kilobytes. Edge. That's great. We got a working form.
Nice.
Let's
I
go
feel
to our
very good about it.
to-dos. Hook up admin form, show extraction, loading state, brief or form, integrated. Yeah, we've hooked up the form submit. Working.
These commit messages are 10 out of 10.
Yeah, straight to the bullet. Do fast.
No BS.
Eat surf. Chicken. Correct. So, recipe details page. Maybe this is the thing with V0.
Yay, V0.
Send a check. I think I might be logged in with the effect account. Yep.
Does the effect account have any V0 left? If so, we should use it.
Okay. V0. Feel like our home screen looks a bit different. Oh, it's not too different actually. We now need a recipe details page, or when the user clicks on the recipe list, it should is the list of ingredients and also easy to use. Do that use instructions. Have a recipe details version optimized for cooking. Correct.
Optimized for cooking. Just like what we're doing right now.
Yeah. Recipe ID page. What recipe? So here we need to go recipe 1. Recipe 1. Ingredients. All the sauce. Interesting. Let's get to that.
I don't know if I understand the purpose of the previous and next steps, but I guess it's to draw your attention to the step you're currently working on while you're cooking.
Yeah.
I don't think the buttons are strict. I don't think the buttons are strictly required, but
yeah, I think you just tap the next one when you're ready.
Yeah.
I don't think we need the tick. It also causes reflow issues. Because it doesn't mean you've done it, it means that's what your focus is on.
Right.
I think we probably need to condense this list a bit. It's a bit chunky, but too much space. Can you please remove the white space between ingredients? The list is more compact. We also don't need the previous next buttons. Fit them.
I also want to remove that checkbox.
You can also remove the tick icon from the currently selected instructions.
Feels better. Yeah, I like this.
Yeah. Should taste
It
like
should
sea.
taste like seawater. I have a recipe book where all the recipes are instructed to you with profanities.
Judging the ingredient list items. Given
I think the vertical ingredients
so
make sense.
each and it keeps navigating back to the home screen. No, 6 much. Let's think of the card. Breastfeed details. Copy. So this will be in wraps. Recipe ID.tsx. Paste. Think you staged. So this will take in a recipe. P domain. Total time. I know I did put a helper on for total time. So I go back to V0. Where is it put the total time? Here. think maybe if we keep the image a square,
Yeah, you can
to the left.
You can reduce the hero into just a little thumbnail.
Yeah. So now let's just get the text working. Prep cook. Total time 40 minutes. Maybe we just remove total time for now. Okay, that. Header. Light screen. Background gray. Background. So this is the top thing. Feels a bit redundant to have the title twice.
Yeah, I feel like we can probably condense the hero, the title, and everything to maximize space on the page.
Hero left. And then the recipe to title. That's the end. So this is the image in basic info. So we maybe smooth the background white there. Don't need the image for now. Heading. Don't need to. Clock. Grip. And then just do duration. Different format though. Recipe prep time. This. Cooking time. Look. Recipe. Recipe. Users. What's this? Servings. Sure. Yeah. Next section, ingredients, group index, checkbox. Reeling shed. Seeing.
Yeah, I think we just need like a regular checkbox.
Yeah, let's go. Shed. Seeing. Head. Checkbox. Similar. Yep. Let's check stock ingredient. Sure. Instructions. Okay, so here we get the ID, recipe equals, so we need to get a recipe by ID, queries, export, recipe by ID, item, and here we want a family. We'll get them. That one. And we need a family because we just want a stable reference as effect atom works by reference by default. And then we can use store.make query db. How I use it?
Is query DB coming from Adam?
Name. No, it's the one I was using from LiveStore. I thought you could just use normal SQL. Query schema. Bind variance. The type of recipe is not assignable to schema. Recipe. Oh, we want done already. And then we just want to select the first one. Maybe I can just use the table. Then the recipes dot. I do want to use my schema though.
Can you map the result of the query?
Weird.
Actually, does query DB take a second param?
Bit. Wait, he does. It is an object. I guess it might not be present. Result recipe. I guess we could just do array from effect dot hid. Use atom value. Recipe by ID item ID. Screw it, I'm just gonna do something different. Check dot function. Store. And then we can query it of this here. We need it to be reactive.
What's the problem with having the option?
I just want to flatten it into a no such element section. Return item. And here we can just get the result. Result. And then go pipe effects dot flatting. Great. And then if we go back to our recipe by ID route, we have that. So now we can go result. Builder result on success rate on error tag. There's a challenge section. Sure. So if we go to our recipe list, which is our index route, where is our list item here? Recipe card. A link. We click on one. Cool.
Nice. So you just fix that cook time thing. Prep time
What do we got here? We've got a gap at 4. Maybe if we do 2 rows. Then we do a grid. Calls. Grid calls. 2. Gap 2. And bottom, get rid of that. That'll do.
Cool.
And so let's bump the font size down a bit for the ingredients. A bit big.
I think that makes sense.
So our ingredients have checkboxes. Next one, text tree, one PDM. The weight's nice. It's just the size. Where is the size being set? Group name, text gray, text space. It's whatever we're just doing here. Text. Explore. Das. Right. We're calling it a day there.
Yeah, I feel like this looks pretty good. What do we want our to-dos to be next time?
I guess we're going to work on. We need to add an edit button that goes to the form. And we also need to move on to grocery list. So I guess here would be like add ingredients to grocery list, which would then populate it.
Right. All right. So why don't we?
And
You could probably put those
back. That'll work. Is there like a router back? Up
Previous.
location. Surely. And stack. Router. Go back. Router.history.back. I made it sticky. And so we update our to-dos. Recipe detail page done.
So edit.
Add edit button to recipes. Add ingredients to grocery list. Nice.
Cool. I like it. All right. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the episode today, and we will catch you all next time.
Yeah.